Today, we're diving deep into the signs that you may be going through a spiritual transformation. As you watch, challenge yourself, count how many of these new signs you've experienced and discover how many align with your path. What may seem like random physical changes in your life could actually be an indicator of something much bigger, a profound spiritual shift that's transforming you from the inside out. It's not just about physical symptoms, but about understanding how your body is aligning with a higher path, guiding you into a new phase of life. It's like your soul's thermostat. Have you experienced sudden temperature shifts in your body? One moment you feel uncomfortably warm, and the next, you're cold. It's as if your internal thermostat is out of balance. For many on a spiritual journey, this is a common experience that often goes unnoticed. These unexpected temperature changes may feel strange or even unsettling, but they're actually signs of your body reflecting deeper changes in your soul's journey. The sudden heat or cold may seem random, but there's a deeper meaning behind it. These temperature fluctuations aren't just physical, they reflect your body's process of releasing repressed emotional energies and integrating higher vibrational frequencies. Think of it as a clearing of old, stagnant energies, creating space for higher states of consciousness. If you feel sudden heat, it may be a sign you're releasing tension or past traumas, while the cold may indicate moments when you're assimilating new spiritual insights or adjusting to higher frequencies. It's your body's way of adjusting to the new spiritual vibrations you're adopting. Imagine a wave of warmth surrounding you during meditation, as if an invisible energy is gently embracing you. Or perhaps a sensation of coolness in a moment of deep contemplation, as if your mind is being refreshed with new clarity. These experiences may feel profound but are also a natural part of your spiritual development. It's important to understand that these changes should not be feared, they're simply your body adjusting to your new energetic state. Trust the process and know that your internal thermostat is recalibrating in alignment with your spiritual path. Have you noticed that everyday noises or bright lights have started to overwhelm you lately? What once seemed normal now feels almost unbearable, as if the world has turned up a few levels. This heightened sensitivity is a common experience for those going through spiritual growth and can even turn familiar environments into a sensory overload. It's as if your senses suddenly became sharper, more tuned to the subtleties of the world around you. This increased sensitivity isn't a coincidence, it's a sign that your senses are expanding to perceive more subtle energies as you connect more deeply with your spiritual path. Your body begins to notice frequencies that you might have ignored before. Lights may seem brighter, sounds more piercing, or even the texture of everyday objects may feel more intense. These changes in perception are your body's way of tuning into new levels of awareness and experiencing the world through a sharper lens. While this new sensitivity may feel overwhelming at first, it can be managed with some mindful practices. Try creating a calming environment to retreat to when the outside world feels too intense. Soft lighting, tranquil sounds, or simply a quiet space to practice mindfulness can help you find balance and ground yourself amid the sensory changes. Remember that this heightened sensitivity is part of your spiritual transformation, a sign that you are tuning into the deeper vibrations of life. Embrace it, and give yourself the time and space to adjust to this new way of perceiving the world. Imagine a subtle tingling sensation spreading through your body, like tiny sparks dancing just beneath your skin. It might start at your fingertips or toes and then spread, surprising you in an unexpected way. This sensation is often described as a soft buzzing or a light tingling, almost as if a gentle current is running through you. Though it might be surprising at first, it's one of the most common physical signs that you're going through a spiritual awakening. The tingling can occur at unexpected times, while you're sitting in silence, meditating, or simply lost in deep thought. This sensation is usually associated with the activation of your energy centers, also known as chakras. As your chakras become more active, they start vibrating at higher frequencies, allowing energy to flow more freely through your body. You may feel this activation particularly in areas linked to certain chakras, such as a tingling or pulsing sensation at the crown of your head, where the crown chakra is located, or between your eyebrows, where the third eye chakra resides. These areas are increasingly tuning into the spiritual energies around you and opening pathways to greater insights and understanding. The sensation of these pulsations or tingles can be a reassuring sign that you're connecting to a higher state of consciousness. It's your body's way of signaling that you're in harmony with something beyond the physical world and tuning into a deeper spiritual reality. Though these sensations might feel strange, there's no reason to fear them. They're simply indicators that you're entering a new phase of spiritual growth. Have you noticed yourself waking up in the middle of the night, often between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m.? This is a common experience for people on a spiritual path, as if your body has an internal alarm clock for these quiet hours. These moments can feel unsettling, especially if falling back to sleep is difficult, but they often have a deeper purpose. This period is known as the spiritual hour or the witching hour, when the veil between the physical and spiritual worlds is at its thinnest, allowing spiritual insights to flow more easily to you. If you're struggling with sleep, it could be a sign that your mind is processing deep spiritual changes that may not be fully conscious during your waking state. Your body and mind may be breaking old patterns, releasing emotional baggage, or integrating new insights. Insomnia during these hours often coincides with periods of heightened spiritual activity, when your consciousness is more open and receptive to new information. It's as if your inner self is working overtime to process what you're learning on a deeper level. You may find that these sleepless nights bring clarity or even deep thoughts that seem to come out of nowhere. You might also experience vivid dreams that feel incredibly real or even prophetic. These dreams may provide guidance or reflect changes happening in your soul. Instead of fighting these sleepless moments, embrace them as an opportunity to tune into the messages from your higher self. Write down your thoughts, meditate, or simply sit in quiet reflection during the night. These experiences are part of your spiritual realignment and help you adjust to the new frequency you're entering. Spiritual growth doesn't just mean inner transformation. It often comes with physical symptoms that can feel like growing pains. Perhaps you're experiencing unexplained aches in your body, headaches, neck tension, or back pain that seems to come out of nowhere. These sensations can be confusing, especially when there's no clear physical cause. However, instead of viewing these pains as merely physical discomforts, they may be signs that your body is adjusting to a higher state of consciousness. These pains are often part of a spiritual detox process, a sign that your body is releasing old stagnant energies that no longer serve you. As your soul moves into a new phase, your body needs to keep up, releasing emotional and energetic blockages that have built up over time. Headaches may be related to the opening of your crown chakra, while neck tension could indicate that your throat chakra is helping you find your voice. Back pain, especially in the lower back, may signal the release of old fears or insecurities tied to your root chakra. To cope with these physical symptoms, it's important to focus on self-care and be patient with your body's process. Drinking plenty of water, eating nourishing foods, and moving gently, through stretching or yoga, can help ease the discomfort. It's also helpful to take breaks to rest and reflect, allowing your body to better integrate the changes it's going through. Remember that these pains are temporary, they're part of the process of letting go of the old to make way for the new. By treating your body with kindness and listening to its needs, you support your spiritual growth and find greater balance along your path. Have you recently noticed a new glow to your skin? It's not just about having a good skincare routine. This radiance is an external sign of deeper internal changes that are happening. As you progress on your spiritual journey, your physical body often reflects this transformation. A clearer, more vibrant complexion is one way this inner shift manifests. It's as if the harmony you're cultivating within yourself begins to show on the outside, revealing a natural glow that others may even start to notice. This change in your skin is closely tied to the inner balance you're finding. As you release old stress and learn to navigate life with more inner peace, your stress levels decrease, and the effects of stress on your body lessen. Less stress means better hormonal balance, better sleep, and reduced inflammation, all of which contribute to healthier, more radiant skin. This inner balance not only makes you feel better but also reflects outwardly, giving you a rejuvenated, fresh appearance. You might also experience unusual sensations in your skin, such as tingling or spots that come and go. This could be caused by energy surges, where your body is adjusting to new vibrations and releasing old energies. While it may feel strange at first, these changes are usually temporary and a positive sign that you're making progress on your spiritual path. If you notice that your skin is improving or feel these subtle sensations, take it as a reassuring sign that your inner work is paying off and aligning you more with your true self. Have you noticed that your weight has changed for no apparent reason? This is another common experience for people going through a spiritual awakening. It can be confusing when your body seems to gain or lose weight without any changes to your diet or lifestyle. However, these fluctuations are often related to the emotional and spiritual transformations you're undergoing, reflecting how your body is coping with the new energies you're absorbing. Weight changes during a spiritual awakening can signal the release of old emotional burdens or the integration of lighter new energies. Sometimes, when you release past traumas and emotional baggage, it feels like your body sheds weight, almost as if it's physically letting go. On the other hand, you might experience temporary weight gain, especially when your body retains water to anchor the wave of new spiritual energies. This can feel like a stabilization process as your body adjusts to the internal changes taking place. Do you feel like your energy levels have become completely unpredictable? One day, you're full of enthusiasm, and the next, you can barely keep your eyes open. This pattern is a typical sign of a spiritual awakening, where your body is adjusting to the new spiritual currents flowing through you. It's as if your body is learning to handle a new kind of energy, resulting in bursts of energy followed by a deep need for rest. These fluctuations can be challenging at times, especially when your energy peaks at unusual times, like when you feel creative late at night or suddenly need a nap in the afternoon. These shifts are your body's way of processing higher spiritual awareness and balancing the influx of new insights with moments of rest and integration. These changes can be a sign that you're tuning into deeper levels of your spiritual energy, even if they feel uncomfortable. Have you ever heard a high-pitched ringing in your ears, seemingly out of nowhere? It may feel like a mysterious sound, almost as if the universe is trying to get your attention. Many people on a spiritual journey report hearing these sounds, which are often seen as a sign of heightened spiritual sensitivity. It's as if your senses are tuning into frequencies beyond the ordinary, opening a channel to higher levels or cosmic messages. These sounds aren't random, they can indicate that you're tuning into new dimensions of reality or receiving subtle guidance from spiritual realms. It's a bit like your personal radio is picking up cosmic signals that others may not hear. This can be a sign that you're aligning with new spiritual frequencies, receiving insights, or being guided by your higher self or spiritual guides. Remember, there is more than we typically perceive with our physical senses, and this ringing may be an indication that you're tuning into something greater. Embrace these signs as a reminder that your spiritual journey is deepening and that you're connecting with higher levels of awareness. These physical and sensory changes, as strange as they may seem, are all part of a larger process of spiritual awakening. As you continue to evolve spiritually, your body and mind adjust to keep up with these changes, releasing the old and creating space for the new. It's important to treat your body with care and patience during this process, trusting that each of these experiences is part of your journey toward a higher state of being.